Nothing to.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah HaKodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us His truth through the Holy Spirit. And as always, I would like to give a special peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. All right, I'm the brother Zion, and Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to feed the sheep and the lambs of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. And basically, I was going through the subscriptions, and I'm still subscribed to these two individuals right here. They were former GMS members, and basically, what happened was they had a live camp 2 days ago, and the guy on the left, he's always just pretty much just mumbling. He don't really bring out precepts. He just makes that face every week at camp. And he just talks, he don't really bring out scriptures. He barely has the Bible in his hand. It's always in his pocket or on the side over there by the sign. But anyway, he's always saying something crazy. And I was listening for a minute. And the main reason why I listen to these guys, because it's really just to see if they're going to actually prophesy, against this kingdom, which they don't do anymore. Their main thing is to pretty much just they have a gripe with Great Millstone, so every week they go out, they just talk about GMS every week and, men of Great Millstone. So I kind of try to check them out to see if they're gonna, like I said, at least prophesy against this kingdom, But the guy on the left, he made another statement that'll make you say, what? And War, you need to just stop this dude from talking, man. You need to just stop him from talking at the end of the day. Both of your mouths need to be stopped, but you need to really stop him from talking because he's always saying a very, very stupid statement, man. And the reason why I'm doing this video is to warn younger brothers to not to listen to guys like you, man. Because at the end of the day, your gripe is with men that you're no longer a part of. All right. So let's listen to this guy. Let's listen to the statement that he makes. And then we're going to get scriptures proving that he's going off. Let's go.
With us, man.
You can only receive that type of grace under the new covenant.
That's that face. This dude on the left, he's always making that face, man. Let's go.
How the Lord makes you blameless, make you perfect.
That's right.
And like you was getting into, I didn't mean to cut you off, but yeah, like you said, that's why when it comes to Jacob's trouble, when you read, it say we're gonna get delivered out of it. Shalom, Bishop.
You're right.
Now listen to this guy.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? They think that it's righteous to go out on the highways and byways to cuss out Esau, man. Hey, man, we're not here to take down Esau, man. You know what I'm saying? We're here to feed the sheep. You know what I'm saying? Why Yahweh Shai is going to take down Esau, man. So talking about Esau is not important because that's not our lot. No, so you can cuss out Esau all you want to, man.
He's still gonna be the devil even after.
You're right. I mean,
so he's saying that our job is not to talk about Esau. That's what he's saying. Now we understand that we're not gonna take Esau down. We 100% get that. We know Yahweh Shem Shai is gonna take this man down. But for you to sit up here and tell people not that we're not supposed to talk about Esau. And then Awar comments and says he's still going to be the devil anyway. So does that mean we're not supposed to talk about him? Okay, let's listen to that again. This is utter madness, man. And this proves that the Lord has taken the spirit off these dudes, man. All they can do is sit out there and talk about men who they have a problem with.
Shalom, Bishop.
You're right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? They think that it's righteous to go out on the highways and byways to cuss out Esau, man. Hey, man, we're not here to take down Esau, man. You know what I'm saying?
We understand that we're not here to take down Esau, but we are to set our face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. All right. Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. Okay. And who was dwelling in Mount Seir? Who was the homeland of Mount Seir? Esau, Edom. So this was a decree from the Lord. The word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus saith the Lord power, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate, and I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord. Because thou hast, Slakia, I'm getting excited, man. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it that passeth out, and him that returneth. All right. So this is a direct decree from the Lord that we are to prophesy against Mount Seir, which Mount Seir is a people before it's a place. So we're supposed to prophesy against Esau, Edom. Okay. So what the hell are you talking about? This is what happens when you just let this dude just talk, man. All right. He don't bring out precepts. He don't do nothing but just mumble, bump his gums for an hour. You know, you think it's a righteous thing to sit up there and go on the highways and the byways and talk about Esau. Well, the Lord said that. And we're going to get more precepts. Let's listen to it again.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? They think that it's righteous to go out on the highways and byways to cuss out Esau, man. Hey, man, we're not here to take down Esau, man. You know what I'm saying? We're here to feed the sheep. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shai is going to take down Esau, man.
So feeding the sheep isn't a part of telling our people who Esau is? Telling our people what, going into the scriptures and telling our people, showing our people how this man is the devil? That's not a part of feeding the sheep? You guys are going off.
So talking about Esau is not important because that's not our lot. No, so you can cuss out Esau.
Talking about Esau is not important. So how did you find out who Esau is? Answer that question. How did you find out who Esau is? Because men went out on the highways and the byways and they prophesied about Esau, Edom, and that's how you found out who Esau was. And once upon a time, both of you men talked about Esau, Edom, and now you don't, because the Lord has taken the spirit of prophecy from you. Now all you do is complain every week. Okay? So that's a big no-no with this guy, man. Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesy both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. So when you prophesy against these great countries and many kingdoms, ultimately you're prophesying against the nation of people that rules that country or kingdom. In this case, America, Babylon the Great, which is ruled by Esau, Edom, which is linked to end time prophecy. So if you a prophet of the Lord, you damn right you're going to get on Esau, Edom. Let's continue on.
Oh, you want to, man?
He's still gonna be the devil even after.
You're right. I mean, still. I mean, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. You're not going to change that. You know what I'm saying? You're not. It's going to damage his stronghold, man. Only Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to take down his stronghold.
But we're putting the vibration out there, and that counts. Okay, let's get Ezekiel 9:4. Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. See, this guy, man, he's not spiritual at all. Okay? For you to make that statement, you're completely going off. Because I'll say it again, you wouldn't know who Esau was if men didn't go out there on the highways and the byways and get on Esau. So you're a hypocrite. Ezekiel 9:4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And what abominations are being done in the midst thereof? All this wickedness that's around us. We're sighing and crying for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Okay? Why are we sighing and crying? Because the wicked is in rulership. Who's the wicked? Esau, Edom. So we're sighing and crying unto Yahweh Shemiah Shai to deliver us from the hands of our enemies. But somehow that's not important to you, man. Because you guys are not prophets. To make that stupid ass statement, man. Basically, you saying, don't let our people know who the wicked is. That's basically what you saying. Because it's not important. He gonna be the devil anyway. What type of statement is that, man? You guys are not prophets, man. And every week you look more foolish and more foolish every week. That mark is to be exempt from judgment in Ezekiel 9:4. To be exempt from the judgment that Yahweh Shemiah Shai is going to bring upon this devil, man. Okay? In this current earth. This current structure. Set a mark upon those men that sigh and cry. You basically just said we don't need to sigh and cry. Unbelievable, man.
Because that's not your job to deal with Esau, man. You can talk about him all you want to, but shit, it ain't gonna change nothing.
Do you brothers hear this guy, man? We just read the scripture, the sigh and cry. We we have to be delivered from our enemies, man. We got to sigh and cry. We need to be saved. Okay? Let's get that in Luke, man. This is unbelievable, man. And that's the only reason I'm doing this video. That's the only reason I'm doing this video, man. It ain't going, oh boy, it ain't going to change nothing. Then why would the Lord set up prophets? What was the point? What was the point? I'm going to get a few more and then I'm going to get out of here, man. You younger brothers out there, you need to be aware of these type of men. All right. Luke chapter 1. Let's listen to what he says one more time.
When it comes to Jacob's trouble, when you read, it say we're going to get delivered out of it. Shalom, Bishop.
You're right. You're right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? They think that it's righteous to go out on the highways and byways to cuss out Esau, man. Hey, man, we're not here to take down Esau, man. You know what I'm saying? We're here to feed the sheep.
Which we understand that we're not going to take down Esau physically. You was right on that. We're not going to take him down physically. Yahweh Shai is going to do that. Okay? But you going off what the other things you said.
You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shai is going to take down Esau, man. So talking about Esau is not important because that's not our lot. No, so
and technically you're taking away from the scriptures when you say that. The Lord told us to prophesy against Mount Seir. Oh boy.
You cuss out Esau all you want to, man.
He's still gonna be the devil even after.
You're right. I mean, he's still. I mean, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. You're not going to change that. You know what I'm saying? You're not. It's going to damage his stronghold, man. Only Yahweh.
But we are tearing down his stronghold by going out there on the highways and the byways and cussing him out in his face. Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness. All right. Let's get that real quick. Oh my God, man. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. It says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and has made no account of his labors. Okay, so we're standing in great boldness, presenting our bodies a living sacrifice in this man's face. Okay, letting him know that he's going down. And that's basically breaking his stronghold right there through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right. You individuals are not breaking down his stronghold because you're not prophesying. All right. You just out there mumbling and talking.
Shem Shai is going to take down his stronghold, man. Because that's not your job to deal with Esau, man. You can talk about him all you want to, but shit, it ain't going to change nothing. Our job is to be into the marriage, man. Our job is to feed the sheep, man. Our job is to talk about the new covenant, man.
So Jay can be saved.
Our job is right. Don't say our job is
you salvation.
Right. See, Colin, you're right.
Okay, let's get this scripture. Luke 1:68. Blessed be the Lord power of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people, and have raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David. Because what do you say at war? So we could get salvation, right? As he have spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began, that we should be saved from our enemies. Who's our number one enemy? Psalms 83. Esau, the tabernacles of Edom, and from the hand of all that hate us. So we're not supposed to go out there and tell our people about the nations, how they hate us and the atrocities that they've committed against us and the wickedness that they do unto this very day. No, don't talk about that. You just talk about the new covenant. You guys are going off, man. That's why I had to do this video. If I hear any brother say, oh, he's talking about Esau ain't important, your ass need to be rebuked, man. Your ass need to be rebuked.
I mean, I just want to say that. You know what I'm saying? Our job is to teach you about salvation, man. So what Esau got to do with anything, man?
What does Esau have to do with anything? Well, he's ruling in these latter times, right? He's the nation that Yahweh Shem Shai is getting ready to take down. Okay? He's more stout than all his fellows. He is the wicked. So, but we're not supposed to talk about that, though. Okay. Khan. And that's that face. That's the face of a dude that don't know shit, man.
Yes, World War III is coming. Hey, that's part of prophecy. But Yahweh Shai gave us a Pacific.
And you see how they just blowing past these important yeah, World War III. Yeah, that's coming. But nigga, that's the grand finale. What are you talking about? That's the grand finale. You just blowing past World War III like it ain't a big deal. But like the scriptures say, all right, the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy, which these guys no longer have, man. They don't have it. I don't even hear them talk about the MOTB at all. What about that? What about warning Jake from that? What about bucking up against these guys who saying that it's spiritual? What about that? Ain't that feeding the sheep? But all they could do every week, oh, great millstone. They got a gripe on GMS because you still hurt.
A specific instruction. If you love me, feed my sheep.
Shalom, Kwam.
Hey, that's it on that. All praise, honor, and glory is due to Yahweh Shem Shai, Bahashim Rakahakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutations to the Lord's elect. Shalom.